There's nothing more cute now as I get older in years, not in spirit, because the spirit in me is eternal. But as the numbers change, I find a deeper love for these kids, for children. Don't you, Jamie? They're so funny. They're just so funny and so inquisitive and curious. They want to know why the frog jumps, why it doesn't walk. And then they tell you why they think it is. And they're just full of life and wonder. You know, it's like the other day, this was so funny. So Jackie's in Bulgaria and she has her dog Frank there. And my two grandchildren, Troy and Evelina, they were so excited to finally have a dog. And so Frank's a little sausage dog, and you know, he's been with his single owner, Jackie, and now he's with children. So, you know, Evelina is the little nurse. She loves him, she walks him, she pets him, and she just cuddles him and snuggles him. And Troy, on the other hand, is a little bit rougher and playing with him and lifted up his big long ear and screamed in it. Well, you know, but for whichever reason, I don't know why he did that, but that's what he did. And of course, Jackie was mortified. She thought that was, oh my God, Troy screamed in my dog's ear. And well, then Evelina, she pulled Jackie aside and she said, Aunt Jackie, I want to tell you something. Don't ever let Troy be alone with Frank. Frank's the dog's name. So Aunt Jackie said, well, why not? Why? And she said, because when we babysit Bella, Bella is their auntie's standard poodle. When we babysit Bella, Troy takes Bella into the bedroom and shuts the door and tries to shoot her with a Nerf dart. And a Nerf dart is made of sponge. It's harmless, but you know, there's the visual in my mind of Troy, the boy, laying on the ground like a combat soldier with the dog in the room trying to shoot the dog with a Nerf dart. And he's probably playing soldier or whatever, but that was mortifying to Evelina and Jackie. And I thought to myself, I thought it was funny. I mean, you know, harmless, but kind of funny. And when I look at this, I think, well, we all have a dream world that we made in our mind. So in Jackie's dream world, she now has Troy and Evelina, and they are animating like two puppets and her dog. They're all dream thoughts in the dream mind that she's projected. And so what would Troy be to her then? Shooting her dog with a Nerf dart, right? And Evelina protecting. The conflict in the mind. I mean, when we look at all our stories, I thought this was a funny story. Look at your story, your whole life story. Every single person in your story, every single thing, every inanimate object, every animal are all projections of your mind. They are thoughts projected. And that is why the past keeps looping and repeating, because you keep thinking the same thoughts. So you get different dream characters, different animals, but the essence is the same because of how you think. So that story, oh, that light always goes out. So that story makes me laugh because I thought, oh gosh, you know, and then for me, what is my story as I hear the story about Troy and Evelina? Well, what is my story? What are the thoughts in my mind, right? But what is the story in Jackie's mind? And then what is the story in Jamie's mind? We are all interpreting stories. They're just stories. And we're all interpreting the meaning based on what's in our consciousness. So I'll have to ask Jackie, what's in your consciousness? That's interesting. So yeah, oh yeah, there's